analogous analogous to her annual fast on Yom Kippur and the Day of Atonement, and the major challenge to be simply getting through. Love you, everybody. Remember, I am spirit. Be still and know that I am spirit. And that today I swam my 26 laps. I normally do 30, but I want to get in the sauna and come back and read to you. So, hemp hooray, everybody. And remember, we're going to be having Weeds Day tomorrow here on the same channel and on Roku. And then we're going to also be going to NOCO in a couple of weeks with my friend Noah. And so we're going to have a hemptastic time. So thank you, NOCO, and the ICFF, which is my my new International Cannabis Film Festival that I'm starting, and my art auction. So I'm really excited about my art auction. So it's the morning readings, and let me put a bookmark in here. Okay, for tomorrow. And I'll get a few photographs to show you for my auction. Okay, here are some photographs for my auction. Everybody, Babengo. We're gonna auction off these babies. I've got frames and a little luggage coming by, and these are coming on board. I've been printing like a madman, and they're beautiful. I really am feeling that my new gallery, my marijuana gallery, is gonna be excellent. And I've never printed these, but I am now, and because I've got green screen, everything green comes through, so that's a beauty. And hang on, come on up there. I'll try not to get a green photo, even though marijuana is green. I'm gonna also auction off some hand printed of my posters. They're really beautiful, and so those are going to be from me to you. And let's see if I can get one more to share with you. Oh, here's a black and white one. That's a cool one. So those are my gifts to the world of art, and it's been a great morning with you all. And I'm gonna say hemp hooray. It's been the morning readings with Jeffy Fresh. Hello everybody, it's me, Jeff Eichen, and I'm going to take two on this and do I'm going to read pretty fast today because I got to go. It's my birthday today, and I didn't have my mic on, so I've got just about a half an hour before I leave. So it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, and I'm going to share with you some immortality. Okay, so I'm going to read pretty fast, everybody, so check it out here. Back to eternity. The theocentric views take altogether different approach from that of anthropocentric. Instead of a sensuous triangle law, it offers an external exhalation of the divine. It advocates, say, that this encounter with spirit is love and happiness, far exceeding anything we might experience on earth. The theocentric vision, therefore, defines away boredom, defines away boredom and dissatisfaction. By definition, heaven is pure, unending joy. So on my birthday, I get some incredible information here from the I Chinger, where I just freaking love you up here. This view brings the heaven closer to other mystical traditions, such as popular in Eastern religions. Okay. Its advantage lies in the claim that the afterlife experience all will transcend with anything we have or could experience in this world. It's therefore immune to the kind of criticism that says we would eventually tire of endless milk, honey, or ginger ale. But this mysticism is a disadvantage also, for we are left wondering if such transcendence is really possible, whether the experiences humans are capable of having, at least while remaining recognizably human. To remain unchangingly joyful for eternity, the theocentric vision cannot itself depend on time, some particular set of realizations, like a series of good jokes or profound insights. Aha, I'm going to the game today. It's my birthday. So whatever it is that first amazed you or interested us in the divine vision would presumably at some point or case do so, even if it was like a very best of what we had experienced in life, like 2 a.m. pizza with garlic at the Oregon Country Fair after the midnight show. The best. It is sublimity of grand landscape and the companionship of friends. We would tire of it eventually, so advocates suggest that the experience cannot be one that fits into a usual category of surprise, interest, learning, discovery, or entertainment, and all of those have fitness built into them, but it must be instead more akin to the trance and the unending state of perfection in which time has become obsolete. So just have fun. It's my birthday. Wait a minute, hang on. I got a bell for you here. So I'm reading from the Immortality book. Perhaps this thing is convincible. Various mystics and religion practitioners claim to have had the experience close to this, although, of course, only for a limited time, not for eternity. Revealing such an experience is usually described in terms of loss itself or ego, and this is a distinctive about individual human personality. Fades from view. Getting older. Memories, preferences, dispositions, all irrelevant or even hindrances. Pope XVI description of the final state of heaven comes very close to it will be a single act in which, forgetful of self, an individual will break through the limits of being into whole, and whole take up its dwelling in the individual. What he and other sophisticated theologians realize is that Eastern religion have long known that eternal life could only be bearable if it is far removed from the pettiness and smallness of an individual life. Indeed, if it's not really individual life at all. You get it? Just go have fun. I'm going to the game today in Seattle. In support of this view, some theologians argue eternity should indeed be understood not endless time, but rather timelessness. Eternal life should therefore be seen not as life goes on forever, but one that where time is ceased to apply, a life outside of time for theologians, and St. Augustine has reflected the idea of spirit is being beyond time. Dante attempted to capture the idea by describing how Empyrean, the flow of light, moves from a being like a river to another being, a circle, a symbol of eternity. The theologian Paul Tillich describes the vision as the soul's future, as rest in his eternal presence. This is logical extension of the mystical theoretic vision of fully reveals the flaws in that view, for the afterlife without time is not really life at all. Everything that makes up human life experience, learning, growth, communication, even singing, honons, and the passage of time. Without time, nothing can happen. This state of stasis, cessation, and the action of the attraction of the soul view and the unique aura it gave every individual life, but its logical conclusion is eternity of nothing, with life negated altogether. In fact, in the face of such difficulties, many people retreat behind the mantra, we cannot know, but the difficulties are conceptual, ones that challenge any idea of heaven and afterlife of the soul. The problem is not simply that we do not know which vision of heaven's story is true, rather that none of them seem to offer a coherent, satisfying account, but Dante at least offered a poetic one. Beatrice's smile. Dante's challenge was to reconcile his pious love of spirit with his passionate love for Beatrice. He achieved this by making Beatrice his guide in heaven, who escorts him up through the celestial spheres to the very Empyrean, instead of being the temptation that leads the weak man away from righteousness. Yeah, you know what I mean? Beatrice's soul lived through her beauty. Dante thought he saw heaven's glory embodied in her love, in his love for her. He believed that he became closer to a source of all love. Through Beatrice, Dante attains spiritual state in which he is able to look upon the glory of Mary, Mother of God and Spirit, and the Father himself. You are the Father. I believe in love. Don't you know it's my birthday? And one day you're gonna go to heaven. But right now it is a beautiful day. So put another candle on my birthday cake. I'm another year old today. I'll have some pie and sandwiches and lots of ice cream too. And then I'll dance the day away. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get myself ready to go to the game. And then we'll have no blame and shame. So put another candle on my birthday cake. I'm another year old today. Love you all. Love you forever. And thank you, Jill, for the books and for thinking about me all the way from Sri Lanka and everybody globally. End prohibition. See you tomorrow for Weed Thursdays. Okay, peace out, everybody. Happy B-Day to me, and my buddies are going to the game. Getting on the ferry.
If you go down in the woods today, you're sure of a big surprise. If you go down in the woods today, you'd better go in disguise. For every bear that ever there was will gather there for certain, because today's the day the teddy bears have their picnic.